Details coming in from Mangaluru's terror plot that was busted on Sunday. The forensic team has recovered materials like gelatin powder, circuit board, small bolt, batteries, aluminium, multimeters, wires, and even a pressure cooker. Now, the team has recovered 2 fake Aadhaar identity cards, 1 fake PAN card and a debit card. According to the police, they are suspecting that the accused possibly was likely preparing any sort of an explosive device or an IED at his house. And according to the sources, the individual whose name is Shariq, he had not only rented an apartment in Mangaluru, enrolled in a training course for mobile repairing. NI officials have reached the spot where this blast took place. They have detained 2 people who had allegedly helped the suspect. According to the police, he had plans to allegedly plant this at some location, but it exploded in Naguri. Shariq was earlier also held, interestingly, under the UAPA in 2020 for making a pro-Taliban graffiti in Mangaluru. So this, remember, the name that has cropped up, according to the police sources, hasn't just been caught out of anywhere. This has been because of a UAPA case passed as well. Sagai Raj joins me from Mangaluru, and I'm being told that he's on the site right now where that happened. Sagai, over to you now. What do you see? Where did it happen? And what remained of the auto rickshaw?
See, yesterday ADGP Alok Kumar had visited the spot where this particular incident took place, and he has taken stock of the situation. And after that, he has spoken to media, and he said that yes, there was explosive which was being used, and but they cannot draw similarities with the Coimbatore module, because he says that the circuit might be changed, the explosives might be different, as well as timer might be different. So FSL has taken the samples of all these things. Once the FSL complete with their study and submit a report, probably after that we will come to know whether a similar kind of module was trying to experiment in Mangalore. Because Shariq, as you rightly pointed out, that he was booked under UAPA, but he got away from Karnataka High Court, where he got a bail with lack of evidence. And after that, he was wanted in Shimoga case, and he was absconding. He was seen in Coimbatore as well as Ooty, and he was also staying in Mysore. And there are several developments around this particular case. So police are investigating thoroughly. As of now in Mangalore, it is peace. Everything is in place. Police have taken cognizance of it, and the security has been beefed up.
Sagai, I just do have one quick question, which is, if I'm correct, both the passenger and the driver of the auto rickshaw survived, but with injuries. So clearly this will also have to be questioning now about who was carrying what, and that is what has led the police to reach to this suspect.
No, the auto driver has already given a statement saying
yes,
that this person, the gentleman who was sitting behind, is a suspect, and he was carrying this pressure cooker along with him, and he got into the auto and said that he had to be dropped at Pumpwell, and on the middle of the road this particular blast has happened. So it is quite clear. Even the police have said that the auto rickshaw driver is a victim, and the suspect who was sitting behind has suffered 40% of injuries, and they have called their relatives and family members to recognize him. But what we get to learn from our police sources is that the suspect is Shariq, is also one of the most wanted in the state of Karnataka.
And there is some past incidents that the police have against him, so it doesn't look like just a coincidence. Sagai Raj is on the spot. Sagai, keep getting us all the updates. Thank you very much for now. But just like Sagai was talking about the Coimbatore case, and if there's any connection yet with the Mysuru blast, days after the Coimbatore blast, so to say, went wrong, that it was a bigger plot was being managed and alleged, but it happened in Mangaluru, where another blast then takes place, this time in a pressure cooker, in an auto rickshaw. The suspect has currently been under the custody, but what exactly happened? I want you to take a look at the detailed story of the timeline of the event.
Days after the Coimbatore blast, a possible suicide strike gone wrong, comes another massive terror blast in Karnataka's Mangaluru. On Saturday, a pressure cooker exploded in a running auto rickshaw, injuring the driver and a passenger named Shariq, who is also the suspected bomber. According to the auto driver, Shariq had something in his bag that exploded, The dramatic blast was caught on CCTV and sent shockwaves across India.
ಬಸ್ಸಿನ ಟೈರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೊಡೆದದಂತ ಸೌಂಡ್ ಕೇಳಿತ್ತು ನಮಗೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಟ್ಟಿನ ದನಿಯವರ ಹತ್ರ ಮಾತ್ರ ನೀವು ಸೆಟ್ಟಿನ ಹೊರಗೆ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಅದು ಶಬ್ದ. ನಾನು ಏನು ಟೈರ್ ಹೊಡೆದೈತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ದನಿಯವರು ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಅದು ಎಂತ ಹೊಗೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ. ಅಷ್ಟೊತ್ತ ಇಣಕಿ ನೋಡುವಾಗ ಬೆಂಕಿ ಅಂತ ಓಡಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ತಿರ ಬಂದ.
Shariq had been held in 2020 under the Unlawful Activities Act for pro-Taliban terror graffiti in Mangaluru. Cops who rushed to the spot found a pressure cooker carrying a low-intensity IED, which with a little modification could have caused heavy damages. Police suspect a larger terror nexus. The DGP of Karnataka called the blast an act of terror and added that the intention behind it was to cause serious damage, but it accidentally exploded while in transit in an auto to evade police net.
So many teams are working. They have gone in various parts of Karnataka and outside Karnataka also. We are collecting evidence and we are collecting information about his network, like there is any forward or backward linkages, any other person who have directly or indirectly supported him in this thing. So all these things we are looking into.
Police tracked down the victim whose Aadhaar identity was used by the passenger allegedly carrying the explosives.
PSI ಇದು ಸಬ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಇಂದ ಇದು ಕಾಲ್ ಬಂತು. ಎಲ್ಲ ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಹಿಂಗೆಲ್ಲ ಆಯಿತು, ಇದು ಆಧಾರ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರಿ ಏನಂತೆಲ್ಲ ಸೇಮ್ ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ, ಫೋಟೋ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು, ನಂದು ಫೋಟೋಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ಪಲ್ಲಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಮಾರ್ಕಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಡು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಓದಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನನಗೆ.
On Sunday, a 4-member team of NIA from Bengaluru reached the accident spot to probe the blast. Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai assured stern action.
ಈಗ ಪ್ರಾಥಮಿಕ ಮಾಹಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿರುವಂತದ್ದು ಅದೊಂದು LED ಇರುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಆ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪರಿಶೋಧನೆ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಬಹಳ ಸ್ಪಷ್ಟವಾಗ್ತದೆ ಆ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಯಾವ ಹೆಸರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಒಂದು ಆಧಾರ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಇದೆ, ಆ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಡೂಪ್ಲಿಕೇಟ್ ಆಧಾರ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದ, ಹುಬ್ಳಿ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಹೊಂದಿದ್ದ.
Cops suspect a rerun of the Coimbatore attack, where a car rigged with explosives allegedly by suicide attacker Jamisha Mubin had blown up. A statewide alert has been sounded in Karnataka at crucial installations including the airport, railway stations, temples and crowded spots. Bureau Report, India Today.